What happens when a man of wealth, privilege and power vanishes into thin air, leaving behind a scene of horror, a murdered nanny and a trail of unanswered questions? On a cold November evening in 1974, one of Britain's most shocking criminal mysteries was born. Lord Lucan, a man of aristocratic charm and gambling reputation, stepped into history, not for his title, but for his sudden, unexplainable disappearance. Was he murdered? Did he escape justice with the help of powerful friends, or is he still alive, hiding in plain sight? This is the chilling tale of the 7th Earl of Lucan and the night that changed everything. In the days and weeks that followed, Britain was, well, absolutely gripped by the mystery. Newspapers exploded with headlines, police launched an international manhunt, every port, every airport was watched, Interpol issued alerts, tips poured in from Australia, South Africa, India. Sightings were claimed as far afield as Colombia and New Zealand, yet nothing stuck. No confirmed sighting, no body, no arrest. It was as if Lord Lucan had evaporated into the air. But theories grew. Some believed Lucan had drowned himself in the English Channel, his body lost forever. Others insisted he had escaped abroad with the help of powerful friends in high places. Rumours swirled of private planes, smuggled passports and silent networks of the British upper-class closing ranks. Was Lucan spirited away to Africa? Did he live out his years in South America? Some say he lived quietly in Goa, India. Others claim he became a Buddhist monk in Bhutan. There was even a bizarre theory that Lucan had plastic surgery and lived anonymously in New Zealand as a penniless pensioner. None of it was proven. Meanwhile, the trial in his absence continued. In 1975, a British court held an inquest into Sandra Rivet's death. The coroner's verdict, murder by Lord Lucan. He became the first member of the House of Lords to be named a murderer by a British court in modern times. Yet the man himself was still missing. No confession, no body, just shadows. And the mystery deepened with every passing year. Over the decades, dozens of supposed Lucan sightings were reported. Some were hoaxes, others were delusions, but all kept the story alive. Detectives followed every promising lead, journalists chased every whisper, but the trail always ended in silence. Was Lucan truly dead? Or was he watching from afar, his face changed, his past buried? What kind of life could he have lived? In hiding, in fear, always one step away from discovery? In 2016, more than 40 years after his disappearance, a court finally declared Lord Lucan legally dead. His son was allowed to inherit the title and became the 8th Earl of Lucan, but many still refused to believe the story was over. In 2022, police were again called to investigate new facial recognition claims tying a man in Australia to the missing Earl. Once again, it led nowhere. The legend of Lord Lucan lives on, not because of what we know, but because of what we don't. To this day, no one has been charged with the murder of Sandra Rivet. Her family never got justice. Her name was overshadowed by the man who disappeared and the aristocratic scandal that captured Britain's attention. But behind this story is a brutal truth. A woman was murdered, another was nearly killed, and the man accused simply vanished. Nearly 50 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. What really happened that night at 46 Lower Belgrave Street? Did Lord Lucan slip into the night and take his own life? Or did he escape with help, living a second life in secret, his true identity forever hidden? Was he a desperate man fleeing injustice, or a cold-blooded killer evading responsibility? In the end, perhaps the most haunting part of the Lord Lucan story is this. Sometimes the most privileged men can vanish more completely than any ghost of history, and as time echoes forward, we're still left asking, what happened to Lord Lucan?